Okay, now coming to the third kingdom, that is the kingdom fungi. Okay, so what is it? Let's focus on page 24 now. So what's written here? Fungi are non-green organisms. So they are not green in color. Not green in color. They can be of other different colors, but not green in color. Okay, it is saying in this way. They are non-green organisms with cells having a well-defined nucleus. Okay, nucleus is present here. Okay, and then some examples are molds, mushrooms, and yeast. You can see here molds. You can see these are small in the in this one. You can find here mushroom. You can find here molds. Molds. I don't think there's a proper picture that I have given here. Anyway, so this is yeast. Okay, yeast is also a fungus. So what we understand up till now, that Monera has no nucleus. Protista nucleus is present. And what else? Fungi nucleus is also present. So only Monera, they don't have a nucleus. Understood till this much? Okay, let's move ahead. See, except yeast, all other fungi are multicellular. This is what you know, this is yeast. This, with the help of yeast, breads are made in this way. So microorganisms like fungus and bacteria, they also are helpful in making breads, in making medicines. Okay, they are not always like harmful and causing diseases. They are helpful in making medicines, and other cosmetic industries, baking industry also, they use such kind of organism. So this is yeast, and yeast is only that kind of a fungus which is unicellular. Rest all fungus are multicellular. See, this is yeast. Okay, these are yeast, and they are all one cell, single. Okay, they are not multicellular in structure. Understood? So can you remember this exception? Exception is yeast, which is single cell structure, whereas other fungi are multicellular. Okay, fine. Next, their cells have a cell wall made up of a substance called chitin. So, if you see, this is the structure of a mushroom, and here actually the internal structure has been shown. But this outer covering of this entire mushroom is made up of a substance which is called the chitin. So, chitin is the cell wall of fungus. Okay, always remember this one, chitin. Many people, they will call it as chitin. This is not chitin, this is chitin. Okay, fine. Fungi depend on other organisms for food. Here, this is a heterotroph. Fungi are heterotroph. In kingdom Monera and kingdom Protista, we had seen that some of them are autotrophic, some of them are heterotrophic, but in terms of fungi, all of them are heterotrophic. That is, they depend on other organisms to obtain their nutrition. All right. Next, the body of a multicellular fungus is known as mycelium, which is made up of thread-like structures called hyphae. Can you see this structure? It's given here. Let me just erase all the ink and then you will understand it clearly. Okay. Yeah. So, see, these are what thread-like structures you can see. Yes, thread-like structure, threads, all are, you know, connected to each other, and then these thread-like structures are called the hyphae, and then this makes up this entire thing is then called as the mycelium. Okay, so hyphae are thread-like structures, and when these thread-like structures, they come together, then that body of a multicellular fungus is called the mycelium. Okay, examples of what? Let's see the examples. Now this is the example of your mucor. Mucor. Example is mucor. Can you see? These are the mycelium. This is the mycelium, okay, the structure. Inside this thread like structures called hyphae are present. And always remember these always remember fungi, their mode of reproduction is by forming these spores. Can you see? These spores, they get dispersed in the air, and then it enters our nose, our mouth or skin, and then it starts to itch. All understood? So fungi, they have the mode of reproduction is spores, and they disperse also by the help of these spores. Anyway, so you have understood. So this is the mycelium. Inside you have thread like structures, which is called the hyphae. Okay, next example we have the penicillium. Penicillium, you see, again this is the entire thing is the mycelium, but inside this you have the hyphae, thread like structures. Okay, multicellular body is the mycelium. And again here also you see these are spores. This gets dispersed in the air and keeps on moving from here to there by the help of wind. And then the last example is the Rhizopus. Rhizopus, you see, this is the body, the mycelium, and inside these are thread like structures, which is called the hyphae. And this Rhizopus actually are found on the bread. Okay, the fungus that is there on the bread, that fungus is actually mostly, in most of the cases, it is the Rhizopus. Okay, but sometimes other fungus are also found on bread, but mostly it's Rhizopus. Anyway, so this was all about your kingdom of fungi. If you have not understood, then please rewatch this video. Thank you.